and we had competitions and things like that. So I wore makeup, but once I stopped wearing makeup, I started saying, "Oh, I don't have bumps on my face."
Right.
You know, so it's like I don't understand the colorism issues and fitting a mold of what society feel is acceptable. Like if it's not acceptable with me, I don't care what society think.
What's good, y'all? It's the Demouchet REACT, and we're back with another video. Who we got today, C?
Today we're back with another American reaction. Super excited about this video. If you're new to us
And we're new to you,
make sure you scroll down,
hit that subscribe button,
and turn on the post notification bell
because we're on the road to 200K.
And we cannot get there without you guys, alright? Join the family. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Let's get it.
So my name is Mina. I'm half Ghanaian, half Korean. I just moved here. I moved here in February, so it's just been like 6 months.
And how has that 6-month experience been for you so far? Like coming out from Ghana like to South Korea?
At first, I was a bit like, should I say traumatized? It's like moving from a whole different country to another, and it's like taking me from my comfortable zone to a whole different place. But with time, I was able to adjust to everything, make friends, and I feel like it's getting better.
You know, you kept using the word being terrified. So like, can you elaborate like a little bit more on like where you were terrified by?
Yeah. So the thing is, you know, I grew up with my mom. My dad was always at work, so I grew up learning like the Ghanaian language, which is Chi. So the only two languages like I know is Chi and English. So coming here, like the language barrier was what I was scared of, like how to communicate with the people. It's all about communication. That's what really scared me. And if I will fit in. And before I came here, I heard about the beauty standard and everything. And I was like, oh, I was terrified. I was like, yo, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to fit in here, and like if the language is going to be a trouble. Like I was thinking about all these things. I had like mixed feelings. I was again terrified about everything. Yeah.
What did you hear about the South Korean beauty standards that actually made you, you know, like think a lot about coming out here to South Korea?
The thing is, I heard about like how you should look pale. Skinny. I mean, I'm already skinny, but the pale and clear skin. That was the major problem because I've been battling acne for years. So coming here, I'm like, oh, coming to a country with one of the best skin cares. You know what I mean? Korea is known for that, and like they have glass skin and flawless skin. I was.
Oh, okay. Y'all, I have said this before, and I'm going to say it again. There's a disconnect with me when it comes to colorism issues.
Yeah.
Like, I understand race issues, but when it comes to colorism, it's like, I don't know. I don't know if it's just because what was instilled in me when I was a kid. Like, I don't remember anything, but, like, I just never wanted to be, like, to fit. I be feeling like the eyeball sometimes, you know?
I mean, yeah, the eyeball, of course, because you don't want to fill in to something that doesn't, you know, complete you or speak to your personality. Right. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people introduce themselves into the wrong crowd just for those reasons, for fitting in. But I can't even relate to this at all because it's about women and makeup and having glass skin and all of this stuff.
Nope.
But
there's light skin versus dark skin.
I don't. Hey, let them brothers play tick for tack. I don't got time for none of that. Y'all can do what y'all like. I just think what's important here is moving to another country, city at that, if you want to say, because not too many people like to take the big jump first. They go right next door. I think it's important to know how can you move to another location and survive there and make friends there. You know what I'm saying? In a place that you don't know. That's I feel like I've done it because of work. Okay. But when it comes to like just like going about it and doing this, that, and the third, I'm on my business. But when you're at work, you have to conversate. You have to see who got the paperwork. You got to see who got this and that. You got to conversate. You know what I'm saying? Especially if your manager or whoever come up to you and say, how you doing today? You got to have hospitality, people skills. You know what I'm saying? You got to be, you know, inviting at that. But I think when you move into another location, how can you adjust to the society without the work call? You know what I'm saying? Let's say you just want to make friends. Let's say you're a clubber type. Like you want to go in a club. Like you make friends that way, or what is the way you introduce yourself in an environment that you've never been in before?
Go in those environments that you want to be a part of.
And then it goes back to what you're asking. Do you force yourself when it comes to makeup, when it comes to qualities, personalities, the way you dress, the way you speak? Because she's actually speaking about the communication. She was terrified of that. Well, they're going to accept me because of what I know and what I don't know.
Right.
See, it's a lot of ways you can look at it.
You can. I just have a disconnect when it comes to colorism issues. I've never been able to understand it. And I'm coming from a respectful place. I'm not trying to talk about anybody who do whatever. I'm just saying there's a disconnect with me when it comes to colorism issues. And we've discussed this on the channel before, and I just said I just don't get it,
I think to hit the brakes before we get back into this video, we can always use like work, for instance, being able to get a certain job because of the skin color that you have.
That's race, though.
Is that race more? It's not colorism?
Unless you're talking about the beauty industry.
Well, I'm thinking more so about, it could be a little race then. More so.
See, and again, I understand I guess it's because of, our home state. Like, we are all different shades and colors, and we're all accepted. Maybe that's why I don't know. It's new to me, so y'all let us know.
Like, what if these people are going to judge me because of my skin? I'm like, already my color gives me out. What about my face?
Like, so far, like, have you experienced any of you being looked at in a certain type of way?
Honestly, no. That's the weirdest thing. Like, no, I was expecting those things. But actually, Koreans actually tell me I'm pretty. Right. I'm like, what? I thought they were being nice because I was a foreigner. But then it turns out, like, they were actually being honest. Maybe, I don't know. But, yeah.
Of course, like, you're pretty. Come on, like, let's admit it. I'm pretty sure, like, you know as well.
Oh, thank you.
What's it like in general being half Korean?
I haven't really thought of it like that. Like, I'm just like living my life normal. I don't really think about it. I'm half Ghanaian, half Korean. I just see myself as like me. Or if I'm in Ghana, I see myself as Ghanaian, so I blend in with the people. I'm here, I see myself as Korean, so even though they don't see me as such, yeah, I still blend in here, so it's okay.
What was the deciding factor for you to leave Ghana to come to Korea?
So it wasn't actually my decision. It was my dad's. So it was like he wants to move the whole family here. I haven't been to Korea before, so I was like, it will be a nice experience for me to get to know my second hometown. So I was like, yeah, it's okay.
Which of your parents is Korean and which of your parents is Ghanaian?
So my mom is Ghanaian and my dad is Korean.
You made mention as to, like the...
Okay, what I'm liking so far is that she takes herself as she is.
Yeah.
She's blending in, although she said it's her first time there.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times we see in people here in the United States, when they are biracial, they'll lean more towards one or the other. Especially depending on which, like if their parents are split up and they were only raised by one parent. So I like that. She is grounded within herself, okay?
Yeah, heard that.
Language barrier and all that, and the only language you know is just Ghanaian language and also like English. How are you able to communicate with your father, who is Korean?
So my father works in Ghana. So with his stay there, he learned how to speak English, even though he's not really good. Like his English is not that well, but we get to communicate. He speaks broken English, so it's easier to communicate with him.
Growing up, like, in a multicultural, like background, did your parents ever teach you how to speak Korean?
No, like I said, my dad was always at work, so it was just me and my mom and my sisters. So we spoke what we were comfortable with, which is the English and the Ghanaian language.
How did you learn personally about the Korean culture?
The thing is, I feel like I learned it through K-drama and other shows like yours. Because, like I said, my dad wasn't always available. So most of the things we learned was through like social media and shows and the K-drama.
When Koreans look at you, like, which country do they first think you're from?
South Africa. Apparently there's a lot of South Africans here.
I see that.
So the moment they see me, they say, I don't know how to say it, but the Mother Africa or something? Oh, yeah, that one, yeah. And I'm like, oh no, I'm from Ghana. And whenever I say I'm from Ghana, they will be like, oh, Ghana chocolates, mashisoyo, or something like that. And I'm like, yeah.
Being out here in like for 6 months, have you tried out, like the dating scene out here?
So apparently I heard in Korea here is they go on blind dates a lot. When I go here, my gomo and my sister wanted me to make friends, so I did download the app. But not for dating, but more like for making friends. I didn't meet like weird people. So I ended up like deleting the app because I met this one guy. He was like, oh, he's on a run from the police. And I'm like,
How are the men in South Korea compared to the men?
But you gotta
back home in
understand
Ghana?
where she's coming from because she's new out there and she don't want to be sitting next to someone. A lot of blind. Imagine going on a blind date,
Right.
first time interaction. Cops run through the door saying, "Hey, we're looking for," like, you know what I'm saying? Are you a witness? Like, then she in the cross scene type of industry. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of get it where she coming from. I think anybody want to.
coming from. It's just.
I think anybody just want to, have a interaction with someone that's going to be, okay for them. A nice experience. Nothing too crazy, nothing too sour.
Right.
So,
That's very sour. On the run. Right.
back home, when the guys like see girls and they are interested, they just walk up to them, man up and walk up. But here, I think they're a bit shy and they take their time. But back home, if the guy is interested, nothing is stopping him. He's just like walking straight, asking for the girl's number and all that. Yeah, but mostly here, like I said, it's more like the dating app. Yeah. So I haven't seen a guy walked up to a girl to ask, unless the midnight life, like the clubs when you go there, they are not shy at that point. Honestly, they are not.
Have you been to the club scene out here?
Yes, apparently I have been. I went with my friends and it's not really what I expected. It's a bit boring compared to the ones home. Because I don't know, but then one thing I know is Ghanaians, we know how to party. But here, like, it was a bit weird.
Weird, like in what type of situation? Like,
So it looks like the girls are together at one side and the guys too are somewhere else.
No.
And I don't know if it's a gender party or something. But they are supposed to be together and dance, right? So I entered and I'm like, what is happening? Like, and most of them, sometimes they're not dancing, they're just standing. Yeah, it's a club. You're supposed to have fun, like dance.
although you've been out here in Korea for 6 months, personally, just based on your personal opinion, would you say you are attracted to Korean guys?
So the thing is, I don't really find Korean guys attractive. I mean, I will see them, I'm like, oh, cute, handsome, but then like the urge to date them, I don't think so, because I've heard a lot about Korean guys, like mostly like when you're dating them, they are clingy, they always want to know where you are, and that thing is like a turn off for me. And
Okay.
I feel like they
Okay.
are,
Okay.
Our Korean fellas, y'all gotta come redeem yourself.
A few spots. I mean, the club scenery, the dating, no one want to walk up to a girl, clinginess. Man.
Y'all better come speak y'all truth.
They're going to have that one brother in there saying she ain't speaking about all of us. Because got to be that one brother that come through there.
bit like feminine. So it's also like a turn off for me. So I'm like, nah. But if it gets to a time and I have to date one, yeah, why? Sure not. Why not?
Are you currently studying Korean language?
I am, but I feel like I'm not taking it seriously because a lot of my friends are foreigners. So I'm comfortable speaking English instead of like coming out from my comfort zone to learn the language for other reasons. I'm not doing that, but I am studying, yeah.
So what are the steps are you taking to learn more about your Korean heritage?
I'm still learning a lot of things about Korea. I'm still learning to adapt to certain things, certain different cultures. So I feel like with that, I'm actually making sure to make friends, Korean friends, instead of foreign friends, because they will like, introduce me to a lot of things. It's very hard to approach a Korean and say, oh, can we be friends? Because they won't approach you either, right? So it's weird. I don't know if I approach him, he or her will be like rude or nice, that feeling. So I just don't know how to make friends with the Koreans.
So coming out here, it's like to Korea, what would you say like where or was the cultural shock you experienced?
The spitting thing? I don't know, but then Koreans do spit a lot. Like the like they spit a lot, and they don't mind if you're passing by. They just do it, and it's actually very disgusting.
Do you like Korean food?
Yes, I do. The thing is, because my dad was a Korean, we used to like make them at home in Ghana.
And what is your favorite Korean food?
Is it bibimbap?
Why do you like bibimbap?
I don't know. I feel like because it's healthy. I don't know. It's something about it. It tastes nice. It's a lot of flavors together.
All right, you guys, we're gonna stop it right there. Check the channel out. Overall, I think her approach is pretty nice and slow to the culture and to Korean in general. I mean, her father was Korean, so she know the food. She knows the lingo a tad bit. She heard it around, but it's a lot of learning, and I feel like a lot of more things she got to do to get out of her comfort zone still.
Yeah. I mean, she's been there for 6 months. I feel like she's doing okay.
Yeah.
You know, adjusting. She's adjusting, and she's trying to get out. Yeah, so that was cool.
Facts,
a different
facts.
video about, you know, a biracial person.
Definitely heard her accent,
Korea.
too.
Yes, I have.
100%.
I did. Yeah, that was cool. So we hope you guys enjoyed this video with us. Like this video, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell. We have enabled our super thanks if you like to support the channel that way, as well as our reaction request form is in our description box below. We'll see you soon.
Peace.